doctors don't burn out because they're weak. After more than 25 years in medicine and thousands of surgery alongside physicians across all different specialties, I've watched some of the best doctors in the country quietly lose themselves inside of this healthcare system. And in the next few minutes, I want to show you why burnout isn't a personal failure. It's really a structural one, and why so many physicians are now walking away from traditional models toward something that feels more like real medicine again, the kind of medicine that we all went to medical school to try to do. I'm Dr. Tyler Goldberg, orthopedic surgeon and founder of NAOCA. And today, we're not talking about concierge medicine or business models. We're talking about something much deeper, something that is at the core of every physician out there. Why so many physicians, primary care doctors, specialists, surgeons feel burned out, disconnected, and quietly trapped inside the modern healthcare system. And we're also going to talk about why a growing number are rethinking how medicine is practiced altogether, not to make more money, but to feel like doctors again. Let's start with what almost no one disputes anymore. The system is squeezing physicians. Primary care doctors managing panels of 1,200 to 1,500 patients, specialists running assembly line clinics, surgeons racing from case to case to case with shrinking margins and growing administrative burden. You're told you have 7 minutes to see the patient, 7 minutes to listen, 7 minutes to diagnose, 7 minutes to decide what course is best for them, 7 minutes to document. You're not practicing medicine in that system. You're just triaging chaos. And physicians describe it in the same way everywhere they are. I've become a data entry clerk. I'm just a customer service rep with a prescription pad. I'm moving faster, but caring less. Not because I want to, but because the system makes me to. This isn't burnout from weakness. This is burnout from compression. Here's the part that rarely gets named. Burnout doesn't drain your energy, it erodes your identity. Doctors don't leave medicine because they hate patients. They leave because they can't recognize themselves anymore inside this system. At some point, many physicians will seriously consider one of these options. They're going to leave healthcare altogether. They're going to go into real estate. They're going to switch industries entirely, or they're going to become anything that doesn't feel like this, a modern day physician. Not because medicine failed them, but because the model did. And that distinction matters. More than 40% of primary care physicians now report burnout. And instead of collapsing, many are doing something unexpected. They're redesigning. Direct primary care has gone from a fringe idea to thousands of practices nationwide, not because it's trendy, but because it restores what the system stripped away from them: time, continuity, autonomy, relationship with the patient, and their craft. Direct primary care physicians don't take insurance. They charge a monthly membership, often $50 to $150. And in return, patients get longer visits, direct access, and the same doctor every time. Doctors, well, they get smaller panels, predictable schedules, and freedom from that RVU catastrophe. Really, they get their ability to think again. They get their ability to be a doctor again. And here's what surprises people most. Many of these physicians make less money than before, and they're still happier. You might be thinking, that's primary care. I'm a specialist. I'm a surgeon. But direct primary care isn't the point. The signal is. What you're watching is medicine quietly rejecting volume-only economics. Primary care is simply the first to break. Surgeons, well, we feel the exact same pressure. Our RVUs are defining our work. Our volume is masking our underpricing. We have less time for planning our surgeries. We have less margin for our excellence. We take more risk, and we have less control. Yes, we're a different specialty, but we have the same disease. Direct primary care proves that when physicians are given a choice, many will choose alignment over scale. This movement isn't about luxury care. It's really just about directness, direct relationship, direct accountability, direct communication, and a direct value exchange between the patient and the physician. Patients want a doctor who knows them. Doctors want the space to actually care. That's why patients are willing to pay monthly fees. It's not to skip the lines, but it's to stop being a number. And that's why physicians are willing at least initially, to earn less in exchange for meaning, for control, and for sustainability. In orthopedics, we're seeing the same inflection point. We have high complexity, life-changing work that's priced like a commodity or just batteries. Concierge Orthopedics isn't a rejection of hospitals or insurance. It's a response to misalignment, just like direct primary care was a response to misalignment in their field. It's different execution, but it's the same philosophy. We want fewer patients, more intention. We want protected time, better outcomes, and better lives for both our patients and ourselves. The future of healthcare may not be more dashboards, more metrics, or more optimization. It may not even be calling more senators or congressmen to plead our case. It may look a lot like the past. The doctor that I wanted to be when I went to med school. A doctor who knows you. A patient who feels seen and listened to. A visit that isn't sort of rushed. A practice that's built around human limits, not spreadsheets. It isn't nostalgia. It's correction. If you're a physician watching this and you're feeling that quiet pull, that sense of something is off, that work you love doesn't fit in the system you're in. You're not broken. You're responding appropriately to a broken model of care. Whether it's direct primary care, concierge pathways, or something in between, that shift is already happening inside of medicine. And it's being led by doctors who refuse to disappear inside the machinery. I'm Tyler Goldberg, founder of NAOCA. And if that resonates, check out orthopedic-concierge.com and take the quiz to see if Concierge Orthopedics is right for you. Tell me what feels off in your current practice, one surgeon to another.